What is up? What's going on, guys? Trizzle here, tuning in, bringing you guys another great war recap. Today, we're going to be going over a little matchup that we had with the Viejos Amigos. As you can see, this particular war recap is the Walk It Like I Talk It edition, which that actually is going to bring me into a couple nice Town Hall 11 3-stars. This clan was not the best of clans that we got matched up against, but without further ado, I'm not going to run my mouth as much, but let's get into some of these attacks. Of course, we did have a Town Hall 11 2-star, probably not the best attack in the world, but let's go ahead and zip through it, show you some love, because even though we do have a lot of Town Hall 11 triples, you're not going to triple every time, so a 2-star is still fairly respectable, unless the base definitely has some weaknesses that you can exploit. So I did actually go in with a more or less a Go Bo Lalo. Of course, I did actually substitute some giants for the golem, so it was more like a G Bo Lalo. Ended up kind of messing up my loon funneling, so I wasn't quite able to get into the eagle and taking out the entire base, but still a pretty high percentage 2-star, which is very solid for a Town Hall 11. I'm not going to be too ashamed of my rate. Getting into the second hit, which was actually a Town Hall 11 3-star, so let's go ahead and play that back for you guys. This was actually a bowler healer raid, and I put in a witch for good measure, just to kind of help a little bit, but coming in from the left hand side of the base, very easy raid. It wasn't a max Town Hall 11 level 1 eagle, but it was still a 3-star, so not gonna hate too much. But as you can see, just coming in on from the left hand corner, get your bowlers and healers down, start the funnel, and then you basically drop the rest of your army in the middle, and then it just wreck face. So I will say, if you guys are running this base, not gonna say it's a complete piece of shit, but it's probably not the best base in the world, so you may want to tweak that base design. In any event, 3 stars for the Legion, and even though it wasn't a max Town Hall 11, it was still a Town Hall 11, so good job to me. Alright, so that wraps it up. Easy 3 stars. Let's go ahead and get into the next replay. This was actually another Town Hall 11 3-star. It was a much lower weight base. As you can see, there are some Town Hall 9 defenses, but it's not our fault they rushed. If you are in it, then you're gonna get hit. You know, we can't skip the base. So I'm going in with my second account, which definitely isn't max by any means. From an offensive standpoint, I still only have a 39 king, level 40 queen, level 6 warden. So it's definitely not like I was coming in heavy either. I was able to use a similar raid that I had ran on the second base, which is a bowler healer, having that single witch to help the kill squad, and that's it. Of course, you guys have probably seen this a bunch of times at the Town Hall 11 level, where you do a little bowler walk on the corners, followed by your kill squad to go into the core of the base, and pretty much on the right base, it's a very strong attack. So 3 more stars for the Legion, and good job to my second account. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Sorry about that, guys. You know how I get. A little bit silly at times, but let's go ahead and get the rest of the attack shown. This was Gustavo hitting their number 5. I believe this was a little bit of a bully attack, coming in with a Town Hall 10 V9 hit, so won't spend a lot of time on the attack, but definitely want to show Gustavo some love, because 3 stars is 3 stars. Gotta win the war. So comes in using a little bit of a go wipe, there's golems, bowlers, and I saw some P.E.K.K.A.s in there. So go bope. I don't see any wizards, or at least enough to write home about. So I don't know if I can include that in the abbreviation. In any event, 3 stars for the Legion. Good job, Gustavo. Alright, there actually were some wizards in there. So it was a go wipe with, bowlers. Alright, so here we've got Homewrecker going in on their number 6 base. This is Jesus, or Jesus, to our Latin American friends. Comes in from the bottom right-hand corner, and he uses a similar raid. No healers, just golems, a couple P.E.K.K.A.s, some bowlers. Personally, I prefer a bowler healer, but I know with the P.E.K.K.A. bump that Town Hall 10's just got, those P.E.K.K.A.s are a little bit stronger. That level 6 P.E.K.K.A. does work, so good job to Homewrecker, easily taking out what I would call a rush Town Hall 10. I know they didn't build Infernos, but if you're going to build that 3rd bow, X-bow, you're going to want to at least get your other defenses up. So good job to Homewrecker. And next hit is going to be Gustavo, taking out their number 7 base because Dennis's tablet malfunctioned. No, he didn't have internet. That's what it was. He's actually one of our co-leaders and one of the top Town Hall 9s on the clan. Unfortunately, he had an internet issue, so he wasn't able to use his account, so we actually had to bump everything down, which is why you're seeing so many bully hits. But in any event, we all know that a lot of with war and clearing bases, you are going to have those dips, and those dips make the ladies grab your hips. I'll tell you what, you got to throw those in there. Without it, you might not clear the map, which is super important, because you ain't winning the war if you ain't clearing the map. And when I say clear the map, I don't mean perfect every time, but getting the 3 stars on the bases that you need to 3-star. So that'll bring me next to, looks like Homewrecker's hit. Again, another bully attack, just because of the trickle down effect of not having one of our best Town Hall 9s be able to attack. So Homewrecker comes in on the top left hand corner of this base. Wizards down early to start that funnel. From there he's going to get his tanks in. Great timing. Allows the Wizards to follow up just as the tanks roll in. Get the bowlers down. Then he's going to break into this base. Poison on the CC, Rage to help take it out. And we are rocking and rolling. Jump spells down on both sides, allows the kill squad funnel to get into the main compartment of the base. Now that the whole core is taken out, you can pretty much say sayonara. I probably would have done maybe a little bit different on those jump spells, but you can't be angry at a 3-star. So great job, Homewrecker, crushing the game and taking advantage of those Town Hall 9s. Alright, so that's going to bring us to the hit on number 9, which was actually done by me. Again, this is I'm not going to say it's a weird matchup or a weird clan, but their war weights and bases were a little bit funky. They had a lot of 0.5s and stuff, but hey, if you run those bases, we're going to 3-star them, no problem. We'll take it. But in any event, here I am going in with a little Town Hall 9 go wipe, which is very strong, guys. If you ever see an open base layout, you need to go wipe the fuck out of that base. I'll tell you right now. And when I say go wipe, I mean BOGO wipe, because that bowler CC, we all know it's oh so necessary, oh so mandatory. It just gives so much value to your clan castle, knowing that those max bowlers can basically clear out the expos, which is one of the higher value targets at Town Hall 9. In fact, most ground-based raids will require that you deal with the expos in an efficient manner. So great job to my 3rd account, and that's 3 more stars for the Legion. That brings us into the next hit, which, looks like it's me again. I won't spend too much time because this is the exact same base. In fact, let's go ahead and skip that. We don't need to see back-to-back hits of the same thing. But we still got Dennis's other account, which was actually able to use the internet. So he goes in with a nice Pentalalone. A little bit drawn out. I was going to say Lalo, and I said Lalone. In any event, lures that CC, takes it out using those royals. Once that's done, he's going to go ahead and drop with his Pentalalo, coming in 2 hounds per defense. If possible, you want to attack into the Archer Queen. He is trying to get that air defense, which was not able to get. That ground pointing Expo was in range of the Archer Queen. So loons coming in, a nice wide V, 2 loons per defense. Raid spells to take care of those air defenses. And then from there, the queen just gets taken down by the pups. Right now, the pup's under rage, and she's a goner. So very, very wreck face for this base. And again, walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Alright, so great job, Megalodon, which is Dennis's second account. Taking care of business. 3 more stars for the Legion. Alright, so not probably going to spend a crazy amount of time on the other attacks, but definitely want to show a couple people some love, starting with Gara. Shout out to the Max Queen. Dab one time. I love to see that level 30. Not many people, as a Town Hall 9, actually ever get to see a level 30. So, love to see that. Going in with a little Queen Walk into... Oh, is this the Falcon? My nigga, doing the Falcon. I love it. I love it. Love to see that, guys. A little bit, well, there's a golem. Never mind. That's a little bit different. I'd say it's like a Queen Walk into a Govaho, which is very strong, as you can tell. Granted, it wasn't a max base, but he's able to swag a spell. So, good job to Gara. 3 stars for the Legion. Walk it like I talk it. Alright, so bully attack, we don't need to see that. Alright, so here we've got Quick Brain going in on their number 14. Pretty much a max. No, what's not max? The air defense is definitely not max, but in any event, he does a good job. Coming in with a Town Hall 8 Dragloon. Maybe the Dragon Funnel wasn't the best, but you know, still able to use those loons. What the heck? Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, this raid probably wasn't the most executed, but because the air defense wasn't max, he's able to still take out the base. So good job in getting the 3 stars, but you definitely got to work on that just a little bit. Alright, so that's it for Quick Brain's hit. Shouldn't have that much left, to be honest with you. Here we've got Master Tezzy going in on number 15, taking out a pretty rushed Town Hall 8. Since this isn't a max base, we're just going to kind of zip through it. Easily takes out the air defense, and I don't know if that's level 2 air defense. Level 1? No, it's level 2, which if you are a Town Hall 8 and you have level 2 air defense, slap yourself. Immediately, just a nice, put some baby powder on there, nice and glistening. Smack the shit out of yourself. You cannot have level 2 air defense at Town Hall 8. Stop it. Stop it right now. Thank you. Alright, so Iron Man looks like, again, these bases, the war weight, I don't know if they were trying to match a clan that they can bully. That's usually what clans like this try to get matched up on, with all those 0.5 weights. It's one thing to have a couple low accounts at the bottom of the map, but if you're trying to get the most competitive wars, you gotta be legit, straight up. Only thing I would recommend is maybe having some Town Hall 7s, some Town Hall 6s at the bottom. Nothing too crazy, but you know, have them upgrade their defenses. You know, don't have them leave stuff out or skip the entire upgrade process as a whole. Alright, so here we've got Adam going in on their number 17, able to take it out. Got a problem. Town Hall 7 hit, more or less. Still have level 2 dragons, but level 3 is not far behind. I know he's working diligently get that done. He's actually been a very good addition to the clan. Shout out to my boy Adam. Dab one time. Walk it like a